Johnson podcast, where she will help you successfully change careers at any stage of your life. She will help you take action in locating your passion, research your skills, and move to your ideal career to live on purpose and grab your dreams. So get ready for your host, Janola Johnson.
Okay, welcome to gebjohnson.com. This is going to be podcast number 5. Earlier, if you've been listening to any of my podcasts, you would have heard me say that I needed to make a change in my career. I needed to do something different. I felt like I had been created to do something to help other people. And when I did that, I had to go through a series of things in order to figure out exactly where I needed to be or where I fit. And I needed to try different things. I needed to see what was available for me to do. And I actually had to kind of rethink this as like almost like a GPS for my life, because I was going in one direction and I didn't make the correct turn as you would when you're doing a GPS. And so it was like recalculating. And I needed to really recalculate. And I decided to, change directions and go into something that I have found that I truly am at a point to where I am so happy and I can't wait to get up every morning, and everything that I do is geared toward helping other people. So, in order to do that, I had to go through a series of things. I had to go through a series of transformation and, ideas. And so, and I know I need to make an income because I know my husband is working, but we are a 2-income family. So, I looked at these things and I came up with 5 different ways that I could have made an income. So one way would be the traditional route. The other way would be to change careers altogether. I could start my own business, have an online storefront, or I could find a job online. So let's look at the traditional route. Now, with the traditional route, basically that means that you're going to be filling out job applications, you're networking, you're searching on the tons and millions of job boards that are available. Go to job fairs and search the internet for, the traditional job, which if I could have found it there, I probably would have applied and gotten it. But, it became so overwhelming as far as now you have to tweak your resume for each and every particular job that you want. You can't just send out your resume for everything that you qualify for, because it's not going to be read, because now they're being read electronically, and they're searching for keywords in your resume that will actually match the job description. So you have to send out an individualized resume in addition to an individualized cover letter. So that could be very overwhelming. It could be a full-time job searching for another full-time job. So, the second choice could be for you to change industries. Now, I have a doctorate degree in education. I'm not going back to school to get another degree for nothing. I may do some postgraduate work, but that'll probably be it. So, for those of you who are at the point to where you feel like you want to change careers, that is definitely an option. There are a lot of people who completely do a 180, and you would never have thought that they were doing something different when you have a conversation with them. I used to work with a lady. She was a teacher and she was phenomenal, and this was her second career. I never would have thought that she used to work for a funeral director. And I mean, I just can't see it from her, but she completely changed her career. And nothing that she does now teaching had anything to do with being in that kind of business. So the next thing you could do is start your own business. Now, I know a lot of people think that this is something that costs a lot of money, and I mentioned that before in a couple of my blogs, that it really is not that expensive. I've done this for under $500, and it included being incorporated, doing my website and having my website domain, and including the business license. So you can do all of this for under $500. You know, if you have $500 laying around that you have spent on something and you want to try your hand at getting a business or starting a business, that would not be a bad investment. And also, you know, what you're thinking, okay, what if it doesn't work? Well, what if it does work? And $500 for you to learn what not to do the next time, you won't waste that $500 again. You will know exactly where to put your money. So, starting a new business can be a way of earning an income. Now, as a caveat to starting a business, I guess if you want to do like some sub topics under starting a business, you could do. There are many things under that, such as franchising, multi-level marketing. You could go on, and we'll talk about those later on in other podcasts. But, if you want to start your own business, you can really start for under $500. So then let's look at the online storefront. If you want to try this is something that, and I have an online storefront. I have one on Teacher Paid Teacher, and I also have one on Etsy. But there are other platforms that you can start off on. And I would suggest that if you have a product that you want to sell, like I have tons of things that I've created for my classroom, and I post them on Teacher Paid Teacher, and I'm able to, make revenue from those products. But with those online storefront, you pay a fee. I pay Teacher Pay Teacher a fee, an annual fee, and I'm getting most of the percentage from the sales of my products. And it's the same way with the other storefronts as well. Etsy, they're a little bit different. You pay per product you sell, and this is less than 10 cents, and you pay monthly. So you have different ways or terms of conditions with certain or different online storefronts, so you can choose how you want to do this. Amazon and eBay are also great routes to choose. I would personally go that route just to see if you have something that could really sell, and if it's booming on those platforms, then you can veer off to your own website and kind of get most of the money yourself. All right, so then you can navigate to online jobs, which, that's in itself a whole nother podcast as well. But, you could have a full-time job working remotely, and there are tons of them out there. Some of them are exciting. You could do 2 part-time jobs and turn it into a full-time job, or you can, just go straight for the gusto, do a full-time job. That's your choice. But they are available, and there are a lot of job boards out there for virtual vocations, and then another one is called Flex Jobs. So and those of you who and you can do something completely out of your realm that you normally do on those particular jobs, especially if it's a contract job type of job, to where you do it. So let's look at the review of the 5 ways that you can make an income. You can look at the traditional route. You can try something new or change careers altogether. You can start your own business. You could do your online storefront, or you can try your hand at applying for online jobs. Now, I know that the traditional route, which is where I said you go to job boards and you hunt and you find hopefully what you're looking for, and then you apply, as well as the online jobs. This can be a very tedious type of thing to do. And so I offer this service to you to help you accomplish this, because I know it can be, like I said, tedious and overwhelming. And it's a lot of work in trying to find the right thing to fit for you. And I have done this before for other people, and they have been successful at where they ended up. So, if you would like to have that service for me, if you like to hire me to do that service, you can go to gebjohnson.com/career advance. There's a form for you to fill out so I can get some more information about you, and then I will call you and we'll have a discussion about what you're looking for. For more information, visit gebjohnson.com/podcast, and you will see the show notes for this podcast as well as the other podcasts that I have produced. I would like to thank you for joining me on this podcast. And as always, I want you to live your life on purpose and continue to grab your dreams.